Hello everybody, welcome back to this time Plants vs Zombies 2 tier list. Some of you didn't really like my rankings last time, so I'm gonna do the obvious thing and make another one. I want to redeem myself because I placed a certain plant in D tier and a lot of people didn't like that. So this is I just played Plants vs Zombies 2. I beat it. I had nothing to do, so I kind of just played through the entire game. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, pea shooter. It's just mid in general. D, nothing's changed. Sunflower. In Plants vs Zombies 1, Sunflower is probably the best. Well, it's the reason why it's the best sun producer, because it's the only one other than this one. But in Plants vs Zombies 2, there are actually other sun producing alternatives. So I'd say B. Walnut, still a very great shield from last time. B tier. Potato Man. Okay, this is perfect if you're trying to set up defenses, because in Plants vs Zombies 2, time is essential. You need time. And with Potato Mine, oh, A tier. Cabbage Pulp. It's just, a piece. I mean, in Plants vs Zombies 2, there's gravestones, there's like bags that get in your way. Such things like pea shooter, for example. So that's why you need like plants that can lob objects, which is quite nice. So I'd say C. Boomerang can go up to 3 things, which is pretty good. I'd say C. Iceberg Lettuce freezes a zombie for a couple of seconds. And it's free. You can't go wrong with free. C tier. Gravebuster, he's just the same, but he's free, so I'd say. And he's not only useful in one world, but 2, which makes him really, really good. The only reason he's not an F is because he's free. Bong Choy is quite the strong bloke, as he can deal rapid punches that may do not a lot of damage, but quick rapid fire, which deserves him the mighty B tier. Repeater, pea shooter times 2. Nothing's changed. Sunflower times 2. Nothing changed. Kernel Pulp. Nothing really changed from the first game. C for corn. Snapdragon. Snapdragon breathes fire in like a 1 or 2 by 3 radius, which is pretty good. But I mean, that's all there is to say about the Snapdragon. C tier. Spikeweed, still the same. Spring Bean, a horrible, horrible plant only useful in pirate seas. F tier. Coconut Cannon. Coconut Cannon costs a lot. It costs 400. But it can be really good. And I mean really good. I'd say B. The only reason it was not an A is its cost. 3 pea shooter times 3. Not still very good. Spike Rock. The cost has increased. However, some plant, there's no upgrade plants anymore, so Spike Rock, Twin Sunflower, and Winter Melon Pulp are all its own plant. So honestly, for Spike Rock, I would say nothing's changed, really. I'd say A. Cherry Bomb. One-shots, like Potato Mine, Jalapeno, or any one-shot in Plants vs Zombies 2 is so good, because time is essential. And Plants vs Zombies 2 is a hard game. Well, at least near the end. So, one-shots are very good. S tier. Split pea. Still shit. I mean, it's good in the Wild West, I guess. Chili bean. Another bad, okay, not a bad bean, but a mid bean. Here's the thing. When a zombie eats the chili bean, the zombie farts then dies. But however, in Plants vs Zombies 2, some zombies don't eat plants, they just, like, kill him. So Chili Bean is a good one-shot, but like if it's like a Gargantua, you're just gonna smash it and he dies. So I'd say D. Just use Potato Mine, honestly. Pea Pod. Pea Pod is very good. Well, actually, Pea Pod. You can actually stack this plant, but it costs 125, and the total stacking is like 625, which that is way too expensive for a pea pod. Lightning Reed. Starfruit, if it actually had potential. A tier. Melon Pulp. Still pretty good. Winter Melon Pulp. The reason why it's not an here's the thing, this could be an S, but Winter Melon Pulp is now 500, but it's its own plant. It's basically the same, but it's 500, so The only reason on S is the cost. Tall nut. Just walnut, but it's tall. And there's no ladders, so there's no ladder zombies in Plants vs Zombies 2, so how is he supposed to be climbed? A. Hot potato, only useful to thaw out ice in frostbite caves. D tier. Pepper pulp, cabbage pulp, but on fire. It's pretty good for a plant. The recharge is kind of long, so let's see. Chard guard. Chard guard is like walnut, but if it fought back. When a zombie gets near the chard guard, he just goes, "The fuck out of my face." Which it can work on basically most zombies. I can't even speak. Honestly, the chard guard is really good. It can knock back basically most zombies and is very, very good, especially for its low price. A tier. Stunyon. Stunyon is like potato mine for a dim one shot and only stun zombies. And its breath smells really bad, so I'm gonna have to go F. Rutabaga, it's alright. I mean, it's like starfruit, but you can plant it on water. That's cool. Red stinger. The red stinger stings. Not really. But basically, for a red stinger, the more closer it gets to the map, the more it will hide itself. So this is alright. I guess. It does okay damage. Let's see. The Aki. The Aki, also standing for the absolute catapult. It doesn't actually stand for, I just made it up. It's just basically, it's like boomerang, but for like lobbing, which is okay. Let's see. Endurian, I'd say Endurian is not worth it. Because, I mean, it costs a little bit more than a walnut, and it has, like, barely any health. Sure, when a zombie eats it, it, like, spikes itself up, dealing damage to the zombie, but, like, it does so little damage. Just place, like, a walnut down. D tier. Stoolia, unlike Stunyon, I mean, with Stunyon, Stoolia doesn't kill the zombies, it stuns them. But, however, the difference between Stunyon only gets one tile. Stoolia gets in an area. And that could be pretty good, especially with iceberg layers. And it's free. Can't go wrong with free. Let's say C. Gold leaf. I mean, it's good for sun. I guess. Laser beam. Laser beam is just boomerang, but it costs 25 more. And it's just bare. B for probably one of the only good beans in the game. Blow over blows. Yep, it does that. Citron, not the Garden of Warfare 2 Citron, Plants vs Zombies 2 Citron. Citron is like Coconut Cannon, but unlike Coconut Cannon where you can click on it to activate, Citron just does when it does. And if there's a more weaker zombie that gets in the way of the stronger zombie and the Citron gets it, it's not very good. I mean, yeah, it costs a little less, but like, just use Coconut Cannon at that point. E. EM Peach, only good for deactivating like robots, which is pretty good. But only for our feature, so D. Infinite, I'd say Infinite is better than any other nut. Because you don't have to plant anymore, it just regens. Well, kind of unless matched by like a gargantua. But infinite health, basically. I mean, yeah, it's weaker than a normal walnut. But the fact that it can regen, which makes it pretty good, I'd say A. Infinite power. But there's no infinite tier, so it goes in A. Magnifying glass. It's a weaker coconut. It's weaker than Citron as well. It's a weaker coconut cannon. It costs 50, which is very cheap. But it's a weaker coconut cannon, and you use sun to activate the magnifying glass. Your cost may be cheap, but cheap isn't always good. Tile turnip. It creates tiles, and when you put a plant food on it, all the tiles activate. But the problem is the costs increase every single time, which makes it a really horrible plant, in my opinion. Sunshroom. I'd say I don't like the Sunshroom very much in Plants vs Zombies 1. But the Sunshroom in Plants vs Zombies 2 is very good because it grows out of its ugly teenage phase to its Chad adult phase, which gives 75 sun per drop. Honestly, this is way better than Twin Sunflower, I'd say. And it costs 25 as well. As long as you wait, you have patience, then it's A. Mushroom. Yeah, the devs kind of nerfed it with Mushroom now only has a lifespan of a minute, which I mean it's still very good, but it's not S tier good. Now, the only reason I wanted to play Plants vs Zombies 2 and make a tier list on it was this one plant. So those 3 comments in my Plants vs Zombies 1 tier list, I'm sorry, I've misjudged Fume Shroom deeply. I did not know he was, because in Plants vs Zombies 1, I thought the only use he had was screen door zombies. But in the Dark Ages, the jesters was so annoying. But Fume Shroom Lightning Reed strat works so well, especially with Infinite. I'm so sorry, Fume Shroom, you are actually not even that bad of a plant. And your plant food ability is so great. But you have not worthed yourself at S. But welcome, graduating from D tier to the B. The only reason not A, because it's the only reason Fume Shroom's not A, because it's sunk cost. But I'm sorry, Fume Shroom, you're now on B. Anyway, back to the tier list. Sunbeam, another shit bean. Sunbeam, when eaten by a zombie, when the zombie takes damage, it drops sun, but it only drops 5 sun per hit. It's like applying a sunflower with extra steps, and worse, F tier. Magnet Shroom, still good. B. Fat Beat. Its beats are not very great as it does. I mean, it's like a Gloom Shroom, but it's a bit weaker and a bit kind of bad. It works well with garlic, but the problem is you don't get garlic until a very near end, which doesn't really make it a good combo, especially with the tough zombies and Neon Mixtape Tour. D. Celery Stalker is a very good stalker, trust me. I would know. Actually, I'm not a stalker. I don't know why I said that. I'm not a stalker. Celery Stalker, it waits for zombies underground, and when a zombie gets behind it, it absolutely he just pulls it down and shoves it in there, and it does insanely good damage with its Guna hands. Hey, Time Warp. It's pretty good. The only problem is, when it sets back, it also heals the zombies, and the recharge is quite long. This plant was going to be a B, but the fact that it heals and the recharge time, I'd say D. Sorry, you had so much potential. Garlic. Garlic is good, but the problem is you get it very late, and the zombies are just very OP by then, so you can only use it in like day 1 or 2, which doesn't really make it that good. So, F tier. What's this? Oh yeah, Spore Shroom. Wait, Spore? Yes, I think it's called Spore Shroom, I kind of forgot. Spore Shroom. Every time it gets a kill, it clones itself. Well, like, basically when a zombie dies on a tile, a Spore Shroom spawns in that tile. It's pretty good for like endless mode. Well, not endless mode, like limited sun mode or whatever it's called. So I'd say, but it's not that very OP. Let's see. Intensive Carrot. Here, legends never die. Well, only on half health. Intensive Carrot can revive any plant, but it only comes back at half health. But you could just plant a new one. Why would you even use Intensive Carrot? I'd say F. Wait. F or D? I mean, actually, it's not that bad. I'd say D. Yeah, D. Primal Pea-Shooter with knockback, and it's actually better, even though it costs more. Obviously, it's a B. Primal Walnut. I mean, it's basically the exact same stats as a walnut, but the recharge time, it deserves a well S. Perfume Shroom. I mean, it's really only good against dinosaurs, so D for Dino. Primal Sunflower. Sunflower, probably the best sun producer in the game. S. Primal Potato Mine. It's Potato Mine, but it's like a cherry bomb, and it only costs 15 to recharge. It's so... Oh, this plant carried my run in Big Wave Beach. Go. Lily Pad. Lily Pad's only used for Big Wave Beach. S? Actually, no. B. Tangle Kelp. It's just a water potato mine, but worse. Actually, it's just basically the same. I'd say it's just the same. A. Bowling bulb. Basically, imagine like Gatling pea, but if it was a walnut. Actually, no, not Gatling pea. Reimagine walnut bowling, but if it was made into a plant. It's alright. It never grows back to the first bulb. The only good thing about this is that I like its design. I'd say C. Crocodile. I like the concept. Basically, it's like a Timu jalapeno. Basically, it does like pea shooter damage, but when a zombie gets on it, instead of eating it to death, it jumps out at them and swimming into the unknown. C. Banana launcher. Man, who would pay 500 for that? Obviously me. I like the Big Wave Beach's new plant designs, but they're not very great plants. Banana launcher is like coconut cannon. It does more damage, I'm pretty sure, but like it only does one tile. If it did area, it would be maybe a C or B, but I'd say D for its cost. The moonflower? I think it's moonflower. The moonflower is like sunflower. Honestly, it like gives around a buff, but it only works a buff for these guys. So don't place it like on a pea shooter or something. I don't know. I'd say A. Oh yeah, also moonflower is a sun producer, and the sun production is pretty good, but it's not good as prime sunflower. The nightshade. The nightshade only has 3 shots. Once it's 3 shots out, it just dies. I mean, it doesn't die, it just stays there as like a mini shield. But with the moonflower effect, it grows back. I'm pretty sure it doesn't do as much damage to the moonflower effect, but it's pretty good. I'd say C. Poison shroom. Poison shroom is like a chili bean. A very bad bean. D. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot the name of this. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so this plant, yeah, this one, okay, I don't remember, but it's a very good plant. It's like cabbage pole, but area damage. This with oh yeah, dust globber. This is the dust globber. The dust globber with the moonflower effect. Absolute cinema. A tier. Grimrose. Grimrose, it's alright. It's like a cherry bomb, but a cheap very cherry bomb. I'd say it's only good for the moonflower effect. Honestly, I'd say C. Alright, time for the plants that do gems. Squash. He still does that. Nothing's changed. Jalapeno. Yes, I can say it right this time. Jalapeno, nothing's changed. Same thing. Actually, no. Yeah. Hypnoshroom. It's like the chili bean. But, I mean, the plant food effect can turn the zombie into a gargantua, which is alright, which is actually very good. I'd say C, only because of the plant food effect. Peanut. Peanut is like 2 things. A walnut, a very good shield. A pea shooter, a very bad plant. Which doesn't really make me want to place it down, because why won't you just place like a pea shooter and a walnut, or just like anything else for that matter? C. Homing thistle. It's just this game's cattail. Honestly, it's like cattail, but it's kind of worse. I'd say B. Ghost pepper. Ghost pepper. It just like yells at a zombie, and then has a lot. Just like unlike with Puffshroom and Ghost Pepper, both have a lifespan effect. But I mean, Ghost Pepper, I don't know how to describe it. He just screams at a zombie, does damage. B. Sweet potato. It attracts zombies to them, which is it's like garlic but kind of better. I'd say D. Sapling. Sapling doesn't do any damage, but it slows zombies down with its sap, which is okay. See. Hurricane. It's like a cold jalapeno, and it doesn't do any damage, but the fact that it pushes zombies back saves a lot of time, and time is essential. A. Fire pea. It's just a pea shooter on fire, but it's just a fire pea shooter. It's just a pea shooter with a torchwood effect. It's not very special. Lava guava. It's like potato mine, but with lava. It's not as great. Actually, I'd say it's not as great as a B. Shrinking violet. Basically, it just makes zombies small, and makes them weaker, which is very good. I actually like that. A. Electric current. or whatever it's called. Yeah, electric current, I'm pretty sure. Basically, if you connect them, it could be pretty good. With garlic, this and garlic can be very good, but you don't get garlic to the very end of the game, which makes it pretty okay over plant. I'd say C. Kiwi Beast. It just like, I don't even know how to describe it. C. And here we go. That is my Plants vs Zombies 2 tier list. I hope you do all enjoy. I'm sorry about fume shroom. This goes to you. I'm sorry about putting you in D tier last time. You're actually not even that bad of a plant. I hope you do enjoy. However, if I'm not, this is my This is my final Plants vs Zombies tier list ever. I will not make another Plants vs Zombies tier list unless I play one of the games. But yeah, that's it. I hope you do enjoy, and if you don't, then that is not my fault. Alright, bye.